Okay, this is the amazing future history of you as a businesswoman, as a business wonder woman. And let me turn down the music at first. What we'll do at first is turn off the background and I'm just going to put up these pictures of the clouds just because they are relaxing pictures, okay? And what we're going to do is what's called a guided journey. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and imagine your own future as a businesswoman, as a successful businesswoman, and the steps you are going through now as a business student, the steps you'll go through after, or you'll continue to do as a student, and then after you graduate, and some of the challenges, problems that you'll run into, and all of the things you go through in order to become the successful businesswoman that you want to be. And then later, after we're finished, you'll open your eyes, make notes, and then create a presentation. And the presentation will do two purposes. Number one, it will let you share your ideas. But number two, it will help you get very clear in your own mind what steps you're going to take to be a successful businesswoman. Okay? So, let me see if I have this. Whoops. Okay, so can I invite you to close your eyes, put both feet on the floor, and sit in a relaxed way. Yeah, your hands are fine on your desk or on your lap, whatever. And close your eyes and breathe deeply a few times. And as you breathe deeply, you can feel your body and your mind relax. And in your mind, you can see yourself right now. You're a student in the business department. And think about what you are doing. Start off in this Zemi, in our seminar. What have you been doing that will someday help you be a successful businesswoman? You went to the JALT language teaching conference a couple of weeks ago. And that was a challenge. It was the first time. And what did you have to overcome? You used a lot of English. You were using English for a few days as your main language. And probably the first day, it was a little scary. And by the second day, it was probably very tiring. But as you used more English, you found you have more English than maybe you thought you did. And you were successful. And think about the conference. What did you do that made you successful at the conference? And what are the skills you developed that will make you a successful businesswoman? And this year, you've been learning presentation skills. Yeah? And think about the presentations you've made and that the skills you've developed, the skills of speaking in front of people, the skills of relaxing your mind before a presentation so you could be your best public speaker. The skills you used in making a PowerPoint or making anything to go with your writing your presentation. And think about the things you did. And think about that feeling that you feel in your mind when you're successful and you're presenting your ideas to other people. And they understand what you're saying. And they think, wow, this woman has some great ideas. And think about the business classes, the different classes that you're taking and the different things that you're doing. And all of those are going to make you a successful businesswoman. And think about the next couple of years as you learn more about business, as you learn more about yourself, and what are you going to do? And in your mind, you can see yourself becoming a more successful person, which is going to make you a more successful businesswoman. And now, imagine yourself 2 years in the future. You're graduating. And you're very proud of what you've done. And you're excited about what you're going to do. What kind of job are you going to have? And how will that job make you feel successful? Make you feel like the strong, powerful businesswoman that you will be. And in your mind, you can see yourself being successful. And think about your life as a recently graduated business person. Are you living here? Are you in a bigger city, smaller town? Where are you living? And what's your lifestyle? And think about being a businesswoman. You will face challenges, problems, because everybody faces challenges. But you're meeting those challenges. What are you doing to rise above the challenge, to be successful? And think how it feels in your mind when you know that you're a successful businesswoman. And now go way into the future, as many years as you want to think about. What's your life like? Are you single or do you have a partner? Are you living in Japan? If so, where? Or are you living somewhere else? And what are you doing there? And you're a successful businesswoman. What are you doing that's making you successful? And in your mind, you can see the challenges. But you can also see the way you get past the challenges, past the difficulties, past the problems, and feel in your heart what it feels like to be a successful businesswoman, however you define success, whatever success means for you. And now, as far as you want into the future, look at your success. Look at your happiness. And now very slowly come back to the present time. But as you do, you're looking at yourself. It's like you're watching the movie in your mind of your being a businesswoman, of your facing challenges, of your overcoming those challenges. Think step by step, what is making you successful? And when you're ready, come back to the present. Take a few deep breaths and open your eyes and know what it feels like, knowing that you are going to be a successful businesswoman. So when you're ready, take a breath, open your eyes, and smile, knowing you can visit this experience anytime you want to. Okay, and part of the next step will be making notes and making a plan for your presentation, the amazing future history of you, businesswoman, as I said, business Wonder Woman. When you think back at your history, you joined business, the business department, in what year? What year was it when you first started? And you took a lot of classes, I hope interesting classes, including presentation skills. And now I'm going to think about you. I'm going to speak in the third person. Instead of you, I'm going to say she, because we're talking about you telling your story to someone else. Among the skills, she gained confidence. Yeah. Confidence presenting, confidence explaining, sharing her ideas, and growing her plans. Now, we did different things to learn confidence, to learn that you can break through problems. And then before long, you graduated. She graduated. And what was your next challenge? And when you're making a presentation, maybe you put in a picture of your first job after graduation and what you learned with that job and what skills you got, because you got pretty good at it and you continued to grow. And maybe for a presentation, you add a few slides with your steps and your skills. And all of those lead to your success. What does success mean for you? So enjoy thinking about it. Enjoy planning a presentation. And I'm sure you'll enjoy sharing your ideas with the rest of the class.